Hello and welcome. If you haven't already figured it out from the title, I am pregnant. This is my second pregnancy, and our family of 3 is going to become a family of 4. So I am 5 weeks pregnant at the moment. It's very early. And yeah, it's still all settling in a little bit. I thought I never did pregnancy vlogs with Amelia's pregnancy, or I didn't until like right till the end. And so I was hoping to start these vlogs so that I can have a record for all the time coming, I suppose. So yes, I am currently 5 weeks and due in early December 2019. It's so crazy. We've been trying for about a year, but you know, we've been really on and off and been like, oh, should we do it? Should we not do it? Amelia's such an amazing child. Do we kind of risk it again with another one? So we're really like, oh, we're really happy with just one, and it didn't seem to be happening, so we're like, oh, maybe you know, one is enough. And then it happened. So I suppose, and that's what the doctor said a lot of the time too, like when couples sort of, you know, take the pace back or stress about it a little bit less, and that can sometimes be when it happens. Currently it's 5-6 days late for my period. I took the test on Thursday and it was positive. And yeah, she is due, well, I shouldn't say she, the new baby is due on the 8th of December 2019, which is going to be interesting. It's going to be a completely different pregnancy to my first one, which was, you know, had a winter baby, and it's going to be a summer baby, so very crazy, but very much looking forward to it. I think initially too, I was really shocked, and my initial thoughts were like, am I cut out for this? You know, I love being a mum. Sometimes I'm just like, you know, one is enough, and the thought of 2, and you know, everybody says 2 is more than double the trouble, and I just, yeah, so I was really confronted with that. But then as time's gone by, I'm just like, no, you know, like, this is what I wanted. I have a sister, Adam has a sister, and having a sibling is something that's really important to both of us, and I'm sure I can handle it. It's gonna be trouble, it's gonna be really difficult at points, I'm sure, but I'm feeling more and more that I will be able to handle it, hopefully, touch wood. We are going to tell my parents tonight, and I think Adam's parents over Easter, and family over Easter, so it's going to be fun. And obviously it is still really early. I'm not sure whether I'll put this up, if any, you know, obviously I'm very aware that things could go wrong. Hopefully they won't though, and I'm going to try and stay positive, and that I'll love these little videos to look back on. Okay, starting weight. So I am currently 71.5 kilos, give or take, at the moment. I've always been a little bit heavier for girls or ladies of my size and shape, so that's, you know, regularly, I mean, that's not too bad a weight for me. I'd ideally prefer to be more around the 67 kilos at this point, but just the way life has gone with lack of exercise and regular routine and job change-ups and things like that, that's where I'm at the moment. However, now that I'm pregnant, I will definitely be taking much better care of my diet and physicality, so hopefully I'll be yeah, getting a bit more movement into my life, but we'll have to see. Obviously the first trimester can be a bit tough. It's when all the important things are growing and starting. I think the brain, the placenta, and other important functions of the baby, so it can be quite draining. I've had naps the last 2 days over the weekend, and I think, yeah, in the past I'd maybe try and fight that a little bit, but I'm not going to for this pregnancy I'm just gonna roll with the punches and see how we go. Cravings, I haven't had any cravings yet. It's like, you know, the earliest you can find out is I think like 4 weeks, so I've just found out. However, I did have a little bit of an inkling that I might be pregnant prior to me taking the test. Mainly I'd noticed that my hair was sort of coming out a lot more like I have, oh excuse my hair as well, it's disgusting at the moment, I need to wash it, but I have a lot of hair and it does come out a lot anyway, but like it was just coming out a lot more than usual, and I was like, what's happening? I was like, I hope I'm not developing pattern baldnesses or something like that. Anyway, so that was one thing I noticed. Also last week I copped a smell of something, and it was really, like I smelt it really acutely, and that was a sense that I developed really, really strongly in my first pregnancy. Like I used to be able to tell as soon as I came through the doors of the shopping centre at the top of the ramp that was then down and around the corner from our local Coles, I'm like, oh, the chickens have just come out, like just come out. And we would go down, and lo and behold, of course, that was the case. So yeah, my sense of smell has been improving. What other symptoms have I had? Oh, I've had really sore boobs. Like more sore than usual. It's not usually a thing with me, it's fine, but they've definitely been a little bit tender, and especially since I took the test, and I don't know if that's psychological, but I'm like, and then we went swimming today and Amelia like kneed me in the boobs, and I was like, this is really, really bad. So yeah, that's that. I'm gonna be really careful with them. So last pregnancy my boobs grew really quickly, and to the point where I got really bad stretch marks, and it just wasn't something I was anticipating. So if you are a new mum out there, take care of your boobs during your first trimester. Oh my gosh, because you know, for me it was all about the bump, and that was where my head was at. But it, for me anyway, it was my boobs that grew straight away, and that did lasting damage. If I had been a little bit more aware, just like with vitamin E oils and things like that, maybe they'd be different, maybe they'd be exactly the same, I don't know. But yeah, that's just one thing. I've like been waking up in the middle of the night to go pee, which is really annoying, but yeah, it's another kind of pregnancy related symptom. Not craving anything, however, now that I know I'm pregnant, I'm kind of like psychologically craving vegetables. Just a little bit of TMI, but yeah, constipation, it was a symptom that I really struggled with in my first pregnancy, and I'm really keen to not experience that as much as possible with this pregnancy. So I've stocked up on pears, I've got lots of fruit in the fridge, and I am going to make a really concerted effort to keep as much fresh fruit and especially vegetables in my diet as I can, and yeah, we'll see how we go. And I think that's about it for the first pregnancy vlog. Again, 5 weeks, super early. It's currently, like, I don't know when I'll be putting this up on YouTube, but it's currently the 7th of April 2019. And I'm just getting super nervous about telling mum and dad. It was weird because like when I first did the test, I just wanted to tell everybody, and I think that was like more my shock as well. Like I wanted to see how everybody else reacted, so I didn't really have to face how I was reacting. And please, like, I am so happy. I'm so happy. I think Adam and I had gotten a little downcast, especially seeing other couples have their second around us, and it wasn't happening for us. So I think mentally I was more preparing to only have one child, but yeah, now it's happened, and hopefully I'll get to see a baby at the end of it, and yeah, it's so crazy. So yeah, I'll just show you the bump. So this is more the starting line, I suppose. So I'll do the front, side, and side to begin with, and then be all the stretch marks from before. I have to try not to like suck in for these. I could definitely lose a few pounds. So yeah, there's a little guy or girl in there at the moment, which is pretty crazy to think about. It's, yeah, I don't know. I'm so excited. It's such a long way though. I'm really hoping, yeah, like I had morning sickness through like a lot of my pregnancy last time, so I'm really hoping that doesn't come. I don't know, it's really strange when you have number 2 because you know like exactly what's coming, but also every child and every pregnancy is different, so you know there's the potential for it to be better than the last time you experience it, but there's also the potential it can be worse. So yeah, we'll see how things go. I'm nervous about what potentially might be coming, but there's nothing I can do about it, so I have to just manage it best I can, and yeah, we'll have a family of 4, which I'm so thrilled to be announcing to everybody. And yeah, so thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for the next one. Hope you have a great day. Bye.